Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Amelia G, and in this video I'm going to show you all how I do my polygel nails. So right here I'm just prepping my nails, getting them ready to actually do the polygel set, and I'll be using my Gershon products, so my Gershon polygel as well as the base coat and top coat liquids. So when I'm doing my polygel sets, I typically do one nail at a time because I prefer to I prefer to make sure that each nail is correctly filed. So I'm going to let you all see how I do my process. So right here I'm just taking the dual form and I'm adding a bead of polygel onto the dual form, and I use 91% alcohol and a brush to form out the polygel in the dual form. So just keep watching and you'll see it. So after the polygel is spread into the dual form as I would like it, I then press the dual form onto the nail. Now I try not to squeeze it as much because it will cause the polygel to spread, and if it spreads then you want to take your brush and smooth the polygel out underneath it so you won't have a big clump of polygel underneath your nail. I prefer the underneath of my nails to be nice and smooth, just as well as the top. Then I cure that for 60 seconds, and then I'll turn my hand around. I'll flip it over so that it can cure underneath the nail as well, because you want the polygel to dry. You don't want it to be wet in any way. So after I finish with the curing, then I take the dual form and I pinch it and twist it a little bit until it pops right off. It doesn't hurt, trust me. And after I pop off the dual form, I take a cotton pad and I just wipe the nail with alcohol so it won't be sticky. Then I cut it if I need to cut it, and then I go into filing, and I will use both the hand file and an e-file. However, if you do not have an e-file, it's okay. You can still just use a hand file. finger is going to be the accent nail. I'm going to add dip powder into the dual form and then put polygel on top of that. Now I could just take the dip powder and mix it with the polygel, but I didn't want to do that because I would still have to make an extra step with putting polygel on top of the nail. You'll see what I'm talking about. But right now, like I said, I'm just adding dip powder into the dual form, and I put base coat on it so that the dip powder will stick to it. So after I get the desired amount of dip powder into the dual form as I want it, then I will cure it, and after it's finished curing, I will proceed into adding polygel into the dual form. Now that the dip powder has been cured, I now take my clear polygel and I put it inside the dual form, and I just spread out the polygel as I did previously. And once it is spread to my desire, I then place it on my finger and then I cure it. And after I cure it, I'm able to pop it off and file as my desire. So we're almost finished. Now I'm going to be adding my gel top coat as well as some gems to my nails because I wanted it to be like a subtle sparkle, not too flashy but not too boring, because I do like to be basic Betty when it comes to my nails, but this time I just kind of wanted to be like basic Rebecca. Should I say Rebecca? It doesn't matter. But I'm just adding a top coat and some gems to my nails. And I won't be adding any gems to the middle finger, of course, because that's enough. But you all you're gonna like the finished product. And now I add my cuticle oil and I rub it in because I want to have nice looking cuticles as well as fingers. And here is the finished look. Hope you all enjoyed.
Click subscribe and turn on notifications. Give me a huge thumbs up.